So the Open Source SDK initiative tackles a couple of problems in the industry. Firstly, as a publisher or app developer, there are thousands of native libraries, SDKs, that are available to install in your app. Now, every time you do that, you introduce risks and overhead into the app. So one of the SDKs which solves for viewability, we have open sourced and we make available for everyone who wants to solve this problem. And it means that you only have to introduce this thing once. So people supporting it are Google, Mopub, Conversant, and Mobi, OpenX. I mean, between Google and Mopub, you've got about 60% of all app supply right there, so it's great coverage. And then from the industry body side, you've got the 4As, the IEB, and the MRC as well. The future of mobile measurement is a single uniform measure for brands and agencies to be able to measure the viewability in app across all devices and screens. Increasingly, consumers are mobile, they move between devices and screens throughout the course of the day. So this brings a unified approach to measuring viewability in app. It's kind of like what we saw with desktop. There are two methods for accreditation for desktop. We have the browser optimization method in terms of viewability, and you have the geometric. In app, this is going to become the de facto method about how you measure viewability in app. So it can apply to anyone in this industry. I think it's fantastic progress that Facebook and Google are doing this. I think obviously they take a huge share of the advertiser budget. They need to become more accountable, and working with partners, working with the MRC to achieve that standard is fantastic. I think any initiative that drives for more transparency is a really positive thing. So brands can start optimizing campaigns for viewability right now. Start asking to trade on viewable impressions. This is fundamentally important. And it also brings us back to the Open Source SDK, which provides that uniform measure as well. And achieving that will help us bring us closer to this goal.